Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Lê BrazUK.
E nesse vídeo, eu e meu noivo húngaro vamos continuar contando como foram as experiências dele, ou seja, experiências do gringo, no Brasil. Se você ainda não assistiu o primeiro vídeo, não tem problema. Eu te aconselho a assistir depois desse para poder ter uma visão geral sobre a impressão do húngaro no Brasil. Bora para a segunda parte? No final do primeiro vídeo, ele contou as comidas que ele mais gostou.
Pasta. I love pasta. I tried on the very first day.
Mas quais comidas será que ele não gostou?
Mas tem duas coisas que ele não gosta e que ele continua não gostando muito de quando a gente esteve no Brasil. Eu já tinha provado aqui antes, eu tinha cozinhado pra ele antes, mas ele não gosta muito. A primeira coisa é farofa. How do you feel about farofa? You tried again in Brazil, so you didn't like here and you still don't like after trying this in Brazil.
Well, here I didn't like. I mean, England. No, I believe there was one. I can't remember which place it was when I was eating farofa, and I was like, okay, it's not that bad. But still, for me, and I would say for European stomach, or I don't know. It's not about the stomach, but for the taste. You know, I just can't relate with it. Like, I like, you know, when I'm eating, I like a lot of sauce or something, but I just cannot put
You
anywhere
think
like
it's
farofa.
too dry? Like,
It's way too
for
way too dry, way too dry, and I like 99% of Brazilian food, but this only 1% is farofa. I just like, I mean, like.
Ele não
Don't
gosta
hate
de
me,
farofa. Não odeiem ele, gente, por favor. Mas ele continua não gostando de farofa. E ele acha muito seco. Ele gosta quando a comida é um pouco mais... tem algum molho, alguma coisa assim. Então, assim, é questão mais de gosto, talvez. Mas eu ponho farofa em tudo. E quando tava no Brasil, eu comia feijão tropeiro o tempo inteiro. Enfim. E a segunda coisa que ele não gosta e que ele continuou não gostando lá foi batata palha. Eu compro aqui, cozinho e boto pra mim, porque eu como batata palha com tudo também, acho que farofa. Mas ele continua não gostando. You had an experience there when you tried a hamburger.
No, that was like I just know this hamburger. I like burgers. I like pizzas, and I had like that burger what we had. It was the first day, I believe, or second.
Yeah, first day.
First day, yeah. Oof. First of all, it was so salty. But I know it's like maybe just the place.
The bacon,
Yeah, or the bacon was so salty. But this the potato fried chips, not even fried chips. Or,
Batata palha.
Batata palha. Yeah, it just like no, like I didn't even eat it. Which is like I eat everything. But that time I was like, do you want to eat it? Like, no, it was. It's still the same thing with farofa, that I just like, it feels weird to, if I eating farofa, it's like a bit dry to me. And if I eating a burger, like, no.
Como assim, gente? Enfim, teve uma crise depois disso, mas a gente resolveu continuar juntos. Seguimos para a próxima pergunta. E a próxima pergunta é: o que ele mais gostou no Brasil? What did you like most in Brazil? And also what you dislike most? O que ele mais gostou e o que ele menos gostou.
So, I like the weather, I like the environment, I like people. I know it's like I should pick one certain thing what I like the most, but it's like really hard because.
Is there something that you dislike?
Well, what I dislike? Well, indeed, when I was in Rio de Janeiro, there are certain areas of Rio where you should not go, and it's quite close to the beach. Yeah, I was surprised that. I'm not saying I don't like this, but like it's better to be careful then, you know, like take off your watches or like, don't really use your phone there. But in other parts of Brazil, for example, in Coragina, it was no problem at all. Like we were going out in the night and walking in the street, I had my watch on, sometimes we were using GPS and you know, nothing happened. So of course not all Brazil is like that, but of course certainly in Rio you should be careful. So this is maybe the part what I didn't really like. And what I liked almost really almost everything regarding to Brazil. I like the people, I like the hospitality of the people, I like the food, the weather, I like the beaches. Finally I had the experience to see a proper beach.
Proper beach, yeah.
So I can't really pick one certain thing
Learn
what
about
I like the most.
the temperature of the water and everything.
Well, it's warm, yeah. Here in England, even if it's the peak of the summer, it's not gonna be hot. So not even warm, not even close to. So
Eu fiz um vídeo quando a gente foi pra praia aqui em Dededó, a praia mais famosa da Inglaterra. E eu comparei a temperatura da água nessa praia da Inglaterra, que era de 16 graus, se eu não estou enganada, com a temperatura da água de Porto Seguro, que, se eu não me engano, era em torno de 24 graus. Vou deixar o link aqui na descrição do vídeo, também nos cards, para você poder comparar como é que é a praia aqui na Inglaterra e a praia aí no Brasil. E também tem uma outra coisa diferente na praia do Brasil. Na praia do Brasil, a gente tem os bares vendendo cerveja ou vendendo comida e também o tanto de ambulantes de pessoas vendendo tudo. E ele achou isso bastante estranho. What did you think about these people selling everything at the beach?
I was really happy that in the beach, most of the beaches in Brazil, like you have these bars and shops, restaurants. So yeah, you have a lot of seats there, you can sit down. And you just call the waitress and they're gonna bring you the food, and that's really comfortable. Here we don't really have this, like one of the, I would say, finest or most beautiful beach here, door. We were there, you have to walk 2 miles to the beach from the parking place, and you don't even have a toilet there, so
We need to take our food, like everything that you're gonna eat or drink
yeah,
in
to
the
the
day,
beach,
we
yeah.
need
which
to
is
take.
fine, which is fine, like in the holidays here, but it was just comfortable and yeah, really convenient in Brazil. Yeah,
And what about these people selling everything?
well, it's weird because it's not that it didn't bother me. Only one thing bothered me. I wanted to buy so bad these goggles, to swim, and here. Or in my country, if you are nearby water, of course you can buy things, but you can use in the water. Yeah. And I told her like, can you get like these goggles for me, because I wanted to like dive a bit, and she said like, we don't have here in the beach. I'm like,
Oh, no, I did not say we don't have it. Say like we need to find someone to sell it.
yeah, but turned out they don't have it in the beach. And I was like, but there was only one guy who was selling it was for kids.
Yeah.
And it was like so overpriced, so I was like, leave it, just leave it. So yeah, I'm not even mentioning the guy who was selling carpet on the beach. I'm like, you can buy carpet on the beach, but you cannot buy goggles for it. I was like,
Ele queria comprar óculos de mergulho, gente. E é isso que ele tava falando, que ele, tipo, por aqui é comum. Qualquer lugar que você vai, onde você possa mergulhar, você vai achar um óculos de mergulho. Mas acontece que lá tinha uma pessoa vendendo tapete, porque isso é bem comum em Porto Seguro, ou rede, ou qualquer outra coisa do tipo, panela, colher de pau, isso é super incomum lá. Mas só tinha uma pessoa que tava vendendo esses óculos de mergulho e estava extremamente caro, estava R$70. Eu me recusei a pagar R$70 no óculos de mergulho. Eu não sei se esse é o preço correto, mas enfim, não quis pagar. E ele ficou bem chateado, porque assim, como assim alguém vende tapete, mas não vende um óculos de mergulho na praia? Foi uma experiência que ele achou meio estranha. E a primeira coisa que ele aprendeu a falar na praia foi, não, obrigado. It was the first sentence you learned. Não, obrigado.
Não, obrigado.
Não, obrigado. Não, obrigado.
é um não for Portugal.
E aí, já que ele gostou de toda a experiência no Brasil, vou perguntar pra ele onde foi a experiência que ele mais gostou, qual foi o lugar que ele mais gostou no Brasil. So, as if you liked everything in Brazil, what was your favorite place and where was your favorite experience?
I would say basically to be in Brazil was a really nice experience because it's totally different than Europe, obviously. But I would say the best place where we were is Porto Seguro, Bahia. Bahia. Yeah.
That's why I took you there.
Yeah, it was something else. It was just mesmerizing. Really, the not just the beach, but the hotel where we were and the city. Apart from sometimes it was way too noisy. Yeah, there was one night when I almost had a mental breakdown because it was just so noisy. Yeah, I haven't been used to that. Yeah,
Can I explain part of
yeah.
it? A gente tava no meio da passarela do álcool e ele queria comer pastel. E onde você pastel dessa? Yeah. E aí a gente teve que atravessar e andar um pedacinho onde tinha aquelas barraquinhas, né? E tinha uma mulher que ela tava, eu não sei explicar, mas assim, pra chamar os clientes, na verdade não tava funcionando pra chamar os clientes, ela tava, tipo, afastando os clientes. Ela tava jogando a bandeja no chão e gritava e chegava pra abordar a gente, ô família, vamos tomar um drink aqui na minha barraca e tal. E, enfim, eles fizeram, a gente ficou no meio da rodinha e eles fizeram, sabe, as pessoas gritando ao nosso redor e ele puxava minha mão querendo fugir dali. You just hold my hand like, let's go out from here.
It was just like insane. I mean, like, yeah, it was even for you. It was just so noisy, and I was like, let's get out and let's get a pasta.
É, ele só queria sair de lá e ter um pastel. Esse era só o pensamento dele no momento.
Yeah, so yeah, that was I would say I like Colatina as well. I like Rio de Janeiro. It has Copacabana, obviously. There is a reason why it's the most famous beach in the world. So it was a pleasure to be there. Yeah, yeah, Bahia and Porto Seguro was just like really nice. The beaches and the water, the ocean. Yeah, wasn't the waves weren't that huge than it was in
Jacaraípe.
Yeah, Jacaraípe. Yeah.
As ondas de Porto Seguro são mais fracas do que Jacaraípe. Jacaraípe é uma cidade de praia no Espírito Santo que é famosa por surfistas. Então surfistas vão lá pra surfar, então já tende a ser uma praia um pouco mais perigosa e mais forte as ondas. E ele gostou de Porto Seguro porque as ondas não são tão fortes, dá pra você ficar de boa lá no mar, igual um hipopótamo, só com a cabeça lá de fora.
Yeah, so Porto Seguro was the nicest
Your
place.
best place, your favorite place?
Yes. The hotel was also like for me the finest hotel what I have ever visited. So yeah, it was the service as well. So yeah, Porto Seguro.
And what about your favorite experience? Was it in Porto Seguro or where was it?
My favorite experience, I would say, one of the best parts was in this, trip to Brazil, the hospitality of the people there, including her family, her friends. Yeah, because that was something else. Like the people are much more friendly, in Brazil.
We are famous because of you.
Yeah. Here we are friendly in our own way in Europe, but I would say in Brazil they are much close. Yeah, which is really good. It's really good to experience. Yeah. I still cannot say enough thank you to her friends. I cannot see all of your names, so sorry guys, but really thank you once more, for everything. And it was a pleasure to meet her family as well. Yeah, we had a really good time. So I would say the favorite experience of mine in Brazil related to the hospitality of people. Yeah, it was really heartwarming, the love what I received in Brazil. Didn't even matter that I know the person or not, because most of them I spoke to them before via phone or video, but there were people who I never met. I didn't even know who are they, but they were like, just get to my house and feel yourself at home. Everything is yours, like feel yourself at home. Yeah, so yeah, it was a really good experience. This is what I could pick as a favorite experience in Brazil.
É que na verdade a gente acredita que ele foi o primeiro húngaro que pisou em Colatina, entendeu? Em Colatina com toda certeza. No Brasil não, mas em Colatina com toda certeza. Então todos meus amigos, a mãe de uma amiga minha, encontrei ela no restaurante uns dias antes dele chegar e ela tava assim, não, eu não quero saber de você, eu só quero saber quando o húngaro chega. Eu falei, gente, mas prestígio brasileira não tem prestígio nenhum, não. Fiquei 2 anos e meio fora, tá tudo certo. O húngaro chegando, atenções só para o húngaro. My famous Hungarian boy. E a última pergunta que a gente tem pra fazer é qual é a opinião dele sobre o Brasil agora, depois de ter visitado o Brasil. My question is if your opinion or your expectations about Brazil, did it change after you visit?
Yes, it did, big time. Because just like I told you guys, I didn't have that much expectation regarding to Brazil because I've never been there. So of course you hear stories, gossips about how it can be in the reality, but I've never been there, so I did not go there with a lot of expectations, But when I was coming back, I was 100% satisfied with my experience there. Yeah, it wasn't that unsafe as people say here. The weather is not that hot. Yeah, thanks to God.
It is. É muito calor, ele falou que não é, mas é assim.
Yeah, so altogether, yeah, I had a really good experience in Brazil. I love the food, I love the weather, I love the people. I was okay with the traffic, yeah, most of the times. And I can highly recommend to anyone to visit Brazil because yeah, it's a setting that because of the crimes, it has a bad reputation. And it really has, unfortunately. When we were going before, I was joking so many times like, I will arrive in Rio de Janeiro and like, welcome to Rio de Janeiro, and I have to take off every jewelry and everything. No, it's not like this. Yeah, of course you have to be careful, but I can highly recommend to anyone to visit Brazil.
E é com essa pergunta, com esse clima super legal de recomendação do húngaro de visitação ao Brasil, selo de recomendação, que a gente termina mais um vídeo aqui no canal Lê BrazUK. Então, se você gostou do vídeo e está interessado em ver um pouco mais sobre a vida aqui na Inglaterra e também sobre as experiências de uma brasileira com relacionamento com o húngaro, se inscreve no canal Lê BrazUK para garantir que você vai sempre receber as notificações dos próximos vídeos. Toda semana tem vídeo novo aqui no canal, sempre contando pra vocês tudo o que acontece por aqui. Muito obrigada por ter estado comigo e com o Assistam nesse vídeo. Um beijo pra vocês e até o próximo!